Ann Jeffries as Marion Kirby, the ghostess with the mostest. Robert Sterling as George Kirby, that most sportive spirit. And Leo G. Carroll, host to said ghosts, as Topper. Cosmo Topper. Christmas Eve is rather late to be buying a tree, isn't it, Topper? Now, he can't honestly be admiring those limbs, can he? Oh, I see. Well, it takes all kinds of limbs to make a world, and Marion Kirby's are definitely out of this world. She's a ghost. That's her husband, George. They were killed in a skiing accident and came back to haunt Topper. Topper's the only one who can see and hear them and their dog. Neil is a drinking dog. He prefers his collar on a glass of beer.
Oh, my feet are killing me.
Well, I guess I'd better leave you two alone, huh?
Why?
Why? Why, I don't want to embarrass you. I really shouldn't be present when you buy me an expensive Christmas gift. I wouldn't want to spoil your very expensive surprise. So I think I'll just run along.
Well, that's very considerate of you.
I'll stop by the butcher shop and pick up a turkey.
Oh, George. Darling, please don't bother to get me anything this year. I don't want a thing, really. There isn't a thing I need. Honest, there isn't.
Okay.
Okay? What do you mean, okay? Did you hear what he said? He said okay.
Marion, if your feet hurt, why don't you sit down?
Well, you're as tired as I am, Topper, darling. Why don't you sit down and I'll sit on your lap?
All right. Wait a minute. Whoa. There we are. Comfy?
Sure am, Mr. Topper. Are you?
Woody! So this is where you've been the last 3 weeks while you were supposed to be cleaning out my basement.
Season's greetings. I'll be over tonight and clean out your basement.
On Christmas Eve?
Sure, but I'll have to charge you time and a half for that.
Is this the only tree you have left?
$10. Ain't she a beauty? Scrub pine, genuine. They don't come much scrubbier than this.
I've waited too long. I've been to every lot in town. This is the only tree left.
It is? Well.
$20?
Supply and demand, Mr. Topper.
Why, the swindler. That tree isn't any good for anything but firewood. Stand aside, Topper. I'm going to throw it on that fire over there. Let's go. Hey, Neil, fighting way will do the most good.
That tree bit me.
Oh, don't worry about it. Pine tree's bark is worse than its bite.
What about the piano? Oh, we have to move that, too.
You haven't been with us long enough to know that Mr. Topper always brings home an enormous tree. He just lets himself go.
I'm home, dear.
There he is now. Do you have the tree?
Yes, I have it, dear.
You know, somehow you never think of a cold-blooded banker being sentimental about Christmas.
Mr. Topper isn't a cold-blooded banker. He's very generous, and he always buys a Christmas tree as big as his heart.
No, don't say anything, dear. This is the only one I could find. But let's look on the bright side. If we take care of it, by next Christmas it'll be 2 feet tall.
Well, what do we do now? Pile the presents under it?
Well, I'm terribly sorry. I waited too long.
She isn't crying about the tree, Mr. Topper. It's what I said about the presents.
What do you mean? What about the present?
Cosmo, I did my Christmas shopping early. I did it so early that now I can't find anything. I don't know where I hid them.
Now. I found one of them last September. Nobody ever plays the piano. Nobody ever dusted either.
I didn't hide anything in there this year. That's the package I couldn't find last year. It's a wool sweater for you.
Oh. Very I'll wear it. As soon as I can figure out which hole is the neck.
$36 worth of moth holes.
I'll answer it.
Well, here I am, all ready to clean out the basement.
Not on Christmas Eve.
Do let him, Cosmo. He might find my presents.
Speaking about presents, this year I'm handing out cards.
Oh, nice. Cosmo, a Christmas card for Mr. Woodhead.
No, ma'am. Those are my measurements.
Oh.
I wear a 15 size shirt, 32 sleeve, size 9 house slippers, and size 11 socks.
Well, perhaps I could give him this sweater. What size moth holes do you wear?
Oh, now I remember. I know where I can get you a Christmas tree.
I've already got one.
You have? Where?
There, behind that ornament.
Are you ready to put the lights on the Christmas tree, Mr. Topper?
Yes, I think one bulb will just about do it.
Look, you want that Christmas tree or don't you?
Yes, Mr. Woodhead. We'll take that tree of yours and surprise Mr. Topper.
Yes, ma'am. It'll be a great big surprise. $75. I wear a size 15 shirt, 32 sleeve, size 9 shoes, and size 11 sock.
You can start making the eggnog now. Now, where did I put those presents?
I don't see anything here for me.
But you said you didn't want anything.
I don't. Not a thing. I have everything I could possibly need. George isn't getting me anything either.
Well, how'd you know?
Oh, I've been following him all afternoon. Well, I guess I'd better hang up my stocking.
But why, if you don't want anything?
Well, I didn't tell Santa Claus I didn't want anything.
Marion, please, have the modesty to dematerialize.
Mr. Topper? I made a bowl of eggnog.
Oh.
Give me that, Topper. I want to hang it up.
That stocking. It dashed across the room.
Yeah, it had to dash. It had a runner in it.
Yes, sir. I'll get the cups.
I really can't think of a thing I want this year.
So you said.
Not a thing. For 2 weeks I've been walking George past that little jewelry store across from the bank. I showed him the cutest lapel watch, and I told him not to steal it for Christmas.
Very commendable of you.
What's that lump in your pocket?
Oh, nothing.
Why, it looks like a box from a jeweler. Let me see.
No, Marion, stop it. Stop it.
Come on now.
Keep out of my pocket.
Huh?
You're tickling me.
I want to see. Let me look. Let me look. Come on, Topper. Let me see now. I'll stop tickling until you do.
It figures.
No.
Man's cigarette case.
It's for George.
Oh, well, I knew it wasn't anything for me.
Well, you asked us not to get you anything. We gave you our solemn promise.
Yes, but how solemn can you get? I'm going upstairs to my room, and I don't wish to be disturbed. Ah.
Hey, Topper, come here. I got the turkey.
Cosmo, there's nobody at the door. That turkey rang the doorbell.
Don't be rude, dear. Ask her to come in.
The butcher had our name on the tag.
It's ours, all right. Yeah. Walked all the way from the butcher shop.
How did it know where to come?
It has our name and address on the tag. Turkeys are much smarter than they used to be. They're crossing them with homing pigeons.
I'll go sharpen the eggs.
Wait a minute, George.
George.
That's the turkey's name.
His name isn't George. He's a she. Her name is Prudence. Any After an old girlfriend of mine. She was a turkey, too.
Oh, no. I couldn't eat anything that intelligent. I feel like a cannibal.
Oh, nonsense, dear. Stuffed and brown, he'll be delicious.
Well, I'll cook it. But first, who's gonna murder it?
Murder?
Did you get the present for Marion?
There it is.
Oh, exactly what she wants. I asked you to get it because she was following me.
That doorbell has done nothing but ring.
Well, it's Christmas Eve. You have to expect callers. Wonder who it is.
I got your tree, Mrs. Topper.
Ah, that's more like it. A big one.
Bring it in, but do be careful.
Oh, sure.
Oh, dear. The door is stuck again. Oh. Oh.
Here, I'll help you. And let me get my arms around your waist. I've got a good hold around you. Now let's pull.
Real beauty, huh? There ain't nothing prettier than a fresh-cut tree.
I'll take it into the living room.
That tree's so fresh that the sap's still running.
Let go. All right, it's your way. I'll let go.
Be careful, the door to the basement is open. Oh, dear, he fell down in the basement. But I thought we had more steps than that. I knew we had more steps.
Well, there's some consolation. Nothing more can possibly go wrong.
Hey, Topper, it's gone.
What?
Marion's watch. The turkey swallowed it.
Oh, impossible.
It's in there. I can hear it ticking.
No, that's your wristwatch.
Well, you listen and see.
Cosmo, Mr. Woodhead fell down the... Really, Cosmo, I knew you were fond of that turkey, but I didn't think you'd go so far as to make love to it.
Toughest turkey I ever run into.
What now?
Merry Christmas, Topper. Merry Christmas.
All right, thank you, Mr. Schuyler. Same to you.
Thank you, Topper. I don't like to disturb you on Christmas Eve.
You're not disturbing me.
Well, there's a little bank matter that has to be attended to.
What can I do?
I want you to foreclose on the mortgage tonight.
Why, certainly, I'll be delighted. Foreclose a mortgage on Christmas Eve?
Now, I'd do it myself, Topper, but how would it look? The president of the bank foreclosing a mortgage on the night before Christmas?
But think how it would look for me.
That's it, Topper. Toss up.
But we haven't any choice, Topper. Mr. Mahoney, B.J. Mahoney, owns the mortgage. Now, he's leaving to spend the winter in Florida, and he insists that we liquidate his holdings.
Yes, but turning people out of their home, tonight of all nights, why, it would make me feel like Scrooge.
Oh, it isn't really people, Topper. It's the Neapolitan Turkey Ranch. 12,000 turkeys.
Come on, you turkey. Cough up that watch.
I must have hit my head harder than I thought.
We can't evict it. Wild turkey is almost America's national bird. It's an institution, as beloved as baseball, sacred as motherhood.
I'll get that watch out of you if it kills me. And I'm already dead.
Please, Mr. Topper.
Think of all those turkeys. Lonely, friendless, homeless, hungry. There are no mission flop houses for turkeys, you know.
Grab him, Topper.
I didn't know you were so sentimental about turkeys, Topper. I can't ask you to do a ghastly thing like... Topper, you hypocrite. You get out there and foreclose that mortgage. Evict those turkeys.
Don't be so depressed, Topper. After all, Mr. Woodhead did finally get your good Christmas tree.
I'm just terribly upset about having to foreclose on that turkey ranch tonight.
Well, there must be something you can do about it.
I can't think of anything.
Let's put our heads together.
Well, we may not think of anything, but putting our heads together is fun. No, Neil. Neil, not you.
Hey, go trim the tree, Neil. Go trim the Christmas tree. Go on.
Thought of anything?
Not yet. I have it.
Let's not be impulsive. Take the first thought that comes to us.
I have it. I know exactly what to do.
What?
Mr. Mahoney owns that mortgage, doesn't he?
B.J. Mahoney.
Let's invite him over tonight. We'll all sing Christmas carols. Fill him with Christmas cheer. Peace on earth, goodwill towards men.
Maggie, I would like
This is Topper. Look. He's carrying an axe.
This way, Prudence. Down in the basement.
We don't have to worry about who's going to murder the turkey. It's going out to commit suicide.
There goes that doorbell again.
Bernie, you lot for Mr. Mahoney.
I'll invite him to hang his sock on the mantel.
Ah, we'll have him so mellow he'll give those turkeys a month's rent free.
Partner. Mr. B.J. Mahoney is here to see you.
Mahoney? What a happy coincidence. I was just going to invite him over. Henrietta, do everything you can to make him tingle with the spirit of Christmas. Merry Christmas, Mr. Mahoney.
You are very fortunate, Mr. Topper. I'm going to shoot the third one who says that to me. You are only the second.
What? Well, that shotgun, is it a Christmas present?
It is. I'm going to give it to Mr. Woodhead. Both barrels.
Oh, what has he done now?
I asked him to clean up my property. He did. He cut down 18 of my prized fir trees and sold them as Christmas trees. Even the one outside my front door.
Come in and have a cup of cheer.
What? Nothing intoxicating, thank you. It might spoil my aim.
On the other hand, if you see double, you can shoot two woodheads.
You! Where is he? Where is he?
Noel, Mr. Mahoney.
That's my tree. It was outside my front door. I grew it from a little seed. I nursed it. I babied it. I did everything but burp it.
I don't know what's the matter with Topper. He's not even trying. Why, he ought to be in there singing carols to Mr. Mahoney. Well, if you ask me, those turkeys are dead ducks. They'll be evicted for sure. We've got to find them another home somehow, but where? Of course. Come on, Neil.
Got away again. Hey, a shotgun.
Eggnog, Mr. Mahoney?
No, thank you. Woodhead.
Oh, yes.
I'm not having much luck with this axe. I'll trade you for your shotgun.
Mr. Knockhead. Woodhead. An eggnog?
Woodhead!
Oh, I forgot. If I shoot the turkey, I might break the watch. I'd better stick to the axe.
I thought I was trying to shoot an axe.
That's what you get for flying off the handle.
My blood pressure must be so high it's pressing against my eyeballs. I'm seeing things. May I lie down?
Well, certainly. I'll take you to my room.
Tell me, is high blood pressure fatal?
Not if you take care of yourself.
Say, Topper.
Oh, it's the Grim Reaper. He's come for me. I'd better make my peace with everybody. Tell Woodhead I forgive him.
There's also the matter of that mortgage on the turkey ranch.
Don't foreclose. Give them rent free.
Well, what's eating him? Well, I finally caught Prudence.
Now, George, you know you couldn't murder that turkey any more than I could.
Well, look, Prudence swallowed Marion's Christmas gift. And if Marion doesn't get her Christmas gift, I'm the one that'll be murdered.
By the way, I wonder where Marion is.
Now, you can all stay here till we find a new home for you. Okay, let's go get the next crate. Come on.
Mrs. Stopper, I found your Christmas presents. You know where I found them? You know you hate them every Christmas. Hey,
Where do they all come from?
Never mind where they came from. Which one is Prudence?
She must be hiding in the crowd.
Well, let's listen for a watch.
Are you responsible for this?
Certainly not. Mr. Woodhead let them loose. I just brought them home.
Why?
Well, we couldn't let them be evicted on Christmas Eve, couldn't we?
But Mr. Mahoney agreed not to foreclose.
Stop talking and help us hunt.
What are we hunting for?
Your Christmas present. One of these turkeys swallowed it. Listen for a ticking.
What kind of a ticket?
Well, that little watch that you didn't want so much for Christmas.
Oh, you mean this?
You had it all the time?
Of course. I couldn't wait. I took it off the coffee table. Darling.
Well, we won't be singing Christmas carols tonight. We'll be singing Turkey in the Straw.
We're standing under the mistletoe.
Why, so we are.
Merry Christmas, Marion.
Cosmo, how can you pucker your lips over there and give me such a wonderful kiss over here?
Oh, my Christmas spirits, dear.
Produced by John W. Lufton. A a John W. Loveton, Bernard L. Schubert production. Starring Ann Jeffries, Robert Sterling, and Leo G. Carroll.